Hello everyone, today we are going over the IFERROR function, which is just a function that actually goes around other functions or formulas, and I'll explain to you what I mean by that in a second. But to start, let's go over what the arguments are, and we only have two. We just have this value argument and this value IFERROR argument, and the value argument is going to be what I was talking about a function that is causing you an error, or that is coming up with an error or an NA. And then the value IFERROR is just what comes up in place of that. So just to make it look prettier, in all honesty. But to start, or for my example, in cell A1, I have this formula that is returning an error, and I'm going to go in between the equal sign and the formula, and I'm going to type in if error, hit the tab button, and now this XLOOKUP function that's causing me an error will become my value argument. So I click this value argument, and you'll see that this XLOOKUP function is my value argument. Now, instead of an NA coming up, I want it to be something a little prettier. I just want it to be a 0. So I'm going to hit enter, and all of a sudden, now we have the 0. However, you can do this with words, though. It doesn't have to just be numbers. If you are going to use words, you just need to make sure to put quotation marks by it. So in this case, I'm going to put not found. Whoa, cannot type, sorry. Not found, and now all of a sudden, instead of 0, we have not found. This is actually identical to the if NA function. I should have just made it one video, but whether it's an error or an NA actually depends on the original function that's causing you an error. It's really not that difficult, but I appreciate you watching this video. If you want to learn more about beginner or intermediate or expert Excel tips and tricks and formulas, I have series on all of them, and I would greatly appreciate you watching this. But as always, thank you for watching.